Hi everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here on DarkAvengerINCPlus, where today I'm doing a comic review for Batman, number 22, part 2 of Zero Year. This is the cover for the digital combo. The cover for the actual issue is pretty much just the same as this, but with a different color scheme. I got the digital combo pack because I wanted to get both the print and the digital versions. Because I figured I might have to save this because I figured this would be a story arc I'd want to share with people. Alright, so back to the issue at hand. Warning, I'm going to get into the plot and there will be spoilers, so just be warned. Okay, so the issue begins with Bruce facing off against the Red Hood gang again, except he's not Batman yet. He's pretty much wearing another disguise, and he attempts to stop the Red Hood, but it doesn't go well. After Bruce gets out of that situation, he's back in his townhouse on Crime Alley, where he's testing out his new grapple hook gun, and Alfred's and when he's doing this, talking about how he needs to improve himself against his war. Alfred pretty much calls him out. He calls Bruce. He pretty much says that the way Bruce is going about this, he says that Bruce is acting like a coward, and that he's just acting like a coward by hiding himself, trying to save the city. And yes, his parents did try to save the city as well, but they did it publicly. They put themselves out there. Bruce isn't, and he feels like he's not doing what his parents would have wanted, and says that they'd probably be ashamed of him if they saw him now. And then Bruce just insults Alfred back, and then Bruce insults Alfred back, and it gets to the point where Alfred actually slaps Bruce Wayne. That was just, when I saw that in the issue, I was like, oh my, wow, Alfred's got balls. Just, he slapped Bruce Wayne. He's got balls. That's all I'm saying. And then Alfred says that states that he's done right now. He's going back to Wayne Manor, and Bruce is welcome to come home anytime he wants to. And Bruce is just left sort of having a few silent moments of thought. Then he calls his Uncle Philip, and Bruce meets his Uncle Philip at the Gotham Natural History Museum, and he tells him that basically the Red Hood gang acquired some Wayne Tech weapons, which we saw at the beginning of the book, and warns and says that they need to stop weapons production. But Philip says he's not sure he can do that, and he says that, and then he tries to make Bruce an offer try to persuade Bruce to return to Wayne Enterprises because he feels like Bruce should be doing this, and of course Bruce still refuses, and Philip says, "I'm sorry, Bruce." Then he turns on the lights in the museum, and it's revealed that it's a bunch of wealthy people and lots of important people and reporters, and he publicly tells everyone that Bruce Wayne is alive, because at this point Bruce remained legally dead. So, and Bruce is angry at Philip, and he leaves the room and tries to figure out a way out of the museum, where he runs into Edward Nygma, who we later know becomes the Riddler. And Nygma kind of talks with Bruce, and he doesn't come out and directly say that Philip is the one who gave the weapons to the Red Hood. He's more of beating around the bush, and it leads Bruce to the conclusion that Philip did give the Red Hood gang access to the weapons. And so with this information, Bruce goes back to his townhouse. He tries to call Alfred again to help him, and he also admits, and he's leaving Alfred a voicemail, tells him that he was wrong. But when he gets inside, the building blows up, and we see the Red Hood and his gang walking away from the explosion, which means they obviously had something to do with it. All right, and also these issues do have backup stories that tell what Bruce did when he was traveling around the world. And in this backup, we learn how Bruce started to get creative with his gadgets and do the impossible with them, and that's pretty much what happens in the backup. Okay, Batman. This is still this issue definitely proves this is one of the best-selling titles DC has to offer. Okay, Scott Snyder and Greg Capello are doing a killer job on this. I really like how, now it's only part 2 and already things are starting to progress. Bruce has lost the townhouse, so obviously next issue he's going to go back to Wayne Manor. Oh, and I forgot to mention this, but we do see a glimpse of young 8-year-old, 8 or 7-year-old Bruce when he finds the cave near the mansion the first time and he's attacked by bats. That was another great scene. So yeah, really liking 0 Year so far. It's really amping up, showing us what Batman was like and what Bruce was like in his first year during his whole war on crime in Gotham City. He's still not Batman yet. The October solicitations for DC Comics did show for the cover and for the Batman issue in October, Batman number 24. It did show Bruce holding the bat cowl, so maybe that will be when he puts on the bat costume. But for now, I think after this, though, Bruce is going to go back to Wayne Manor, and I think then he's going to make the decision to use the Batcave as a base of operations at that point. But for now, back to the issue at hand. Very nice. Really liked it. I did love the scene between Alfred and Bruce. I thought that was really well done, and it proves why Bruce needs Alfred. Because in a way, when Bruce is doing something stupid or he gets too wrapped up in himself, Alfred's there to kind of slap some sense into him. Yeah, again, the way Alfred just slapped Bruce, that was my favorite scene. That was my favorite scene in this issue. I'm like, yeah, that's why Alfred's needed right there. I mean, Batman right now, Scott Snyder, he's done an amazing job on this title ever since the start of the New 52. Even before that, when Scott Snyder took over Detective Comics and had Dick Grayson as Batman, that was still awesome. He's doing a great job, and now he's doing a great job explaining what exactly brought Bruce to taking on the Batman identity. So far, this story is great. It moves at a nice pace. I highly recommend you pick up this book. It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, if you only have to get one DC comic, I would say this is one of the best choices you can make. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing to Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. I'm Spider-Man 1981. See you later.